A feature that becomes available after you've created a Facebook page is the ability to use Facebook as your page. Now what that means is that instead of using your personal profile, you can switch to using your page as your identity as you browse around Facebook. I'm going to go to the Account menu, and from here I'm going to select Use Facebook as Page. So here I'm going to click Switch to switch to my Two Trees Olive Oil identity. Now if you have more than one page, you'll see them all listed here, and you can choose which one you want to use. So I'll click Switch. And now I see this message telling me that I'm now using Facebook as Two Trees Olive Oil Company. And I can take this short tour to see what I can do while surfing Facebook as my page. It tells me that I can receive notifications when people interact with my page or posts. So if somebody posts on my page's wall, I can receive notifications about that. I can find other pages to like and comment on them as my page. So as you like other pages, you'll start seeing their items appear in your newsfeed when you visit your page. And you can switch back to your regular profile at any time by going to the Account menu. So those are pretty much the abilities of what you can do when you're logged in as your page. Now I'm using Facebook as my page, not as my personal profile. So notice when I click on the Facebook logo, which usually takes me to my personal profile's homepage, I instead am still looking at my page's homepage. You can see I've got my newsfeed selected here. So what can you do while logged in as your page? Well, that little mini tour pretty much summed it up. But to me, the main advantage is that you can now comment on the posts of other pages, which is a great way to cross-promote your own page. So for example, let me search for lynda.com. And there's the page I want. Notice here that none of the wall posts have the comment link on them. I can't comment on another page until I like the page. So I'm going to click Like. Notice now the like, comment, and share links are available. So I can click Comment, and notice the comment field has my page's profile photo instead of my personal profile photo. So any comments that I make here will be coming from my page and not from my personal profile. If I go back to my homepage, notice that I now see the lynda.com activities showing up in my newsfeed. If I look at my profile, you can see that I now like lynda.com. It's listed under my likes. So I've liked lynda.com, but not as myself. I've liked it as Two Trees Olive Oil. So being able to use Facebook as my page is a good way to keep my personal likes separate from my pages. The two don't have to intermingle, and really, they most likely shouldn't, because you probably don't want to see the pages your page likes showing up in your personal newsfeed. Also, after you like a page as your page, you can start tagging those pages in your posts. For instance, remember if you recall back in an earlier chapter, I showed how you can type @ and then the name of a friend to tag them in your post. Well, when you're logged in as a page, you can type the name of a page that you like. Notice I start typing Lynda, it shows up, and I can continue typing the rest of my post. And I can share that with everyone. So you can see lynda.com is now tagged in here, so anyone clicking on that link will go right to that page. Similarly, if I comment on any items on the lynda.com page, people clicking my icon will go back to my page. This could easily be abused, so don't get into the bad etiquette of liking a bunch of pages just so you can comment on their posts in an attempt to drive traffic to your own page. As with a personal profile, try to comment when you actually have something to add to the conversation or just want to say something directly to the people in the comment thread. It's important to point out here that when you're logged in as your page, you can't comment on people's personal profiles. So I can see that one person likes this. It's Jade. I can go to her profile, go to her wall. Notice I can't comment on anything in here. I can't post on her wall. There are no comment links. Even though she likes my page, I can't comment on her personal profile. So when logged in as your page, you can only like and comment on other pages. The only way you could post on a personal profile as your page is if the person has set up his or her privacy settings to allow everyone to post on their wall, and many people don't do that. And you'll continue to use Facebook as your page until you go back to the Account menu and switch back to your personal account. So don't forget to switch back to your personal account when you're done using your page as your identity. As I'm recording this movie, using Facebook as your page is still a relatively new capability. I'm sure Facebook will continue to refine this feature and add new capabilities to what you can do while logged in as your page, so be sure to keep an eye out for update announcements from Facebook if you have a page.